I'm Alex Del Sordo, and this is the Global Virtual Rowing Challenge Grand Final of the PR3. And I have two monsters here about to get ready to compete. Now, today in the Grand Final, I have Charlie Nordin and Andrew Wigren. Now, as they go on this piece, I'm going to tell you the history of these two guys. They are both on the senior team for the United States. They are competing against one another from different parts of the country. And this is going to be an exciting race. So as we get going here, I'm going to give you backgrounds and storylines. But we're going to start here in 1 minute. So, gentlemen, if you can hear me, we are going to start in 1 minute. So set your monitors up for 5 minutes and 54 seconds. And when you are ready and set, give me a thumbs up, and we'll have you guys come over here. We'll get ready to row. Okay, so 5:54 on the clock. We're going from total meters rowed. And we're going to start here in about 30 seconds. Now, for those of you who are watching PR3 category, this is quite near able body athletes. So Andrew Wigren, you're ready to go. Okay, Charlie, ready to go. Now listen, guys, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, now these boys are off. Okay, to understand what's going on, these guys are going 5 minutes and 54 seconds for max distance, max meters, and the lowest total split. Now, the guy on my left, on your left on the screen, Charlie Nordin, he is 6'8", 205, 210 pounds, an absolute monster. If I could construct a perfect rower, that would be Charlie Nordin. Rowed for Gonzaga, only 22 years old. The guy on the right at a much higher split rate, stroke rate right now, Andrew, is a 46-year-old man, 6'3", 185, 190 pounds, father of two. So complete difference between these two athletes. And quite honestly, it's fascinating in our sport to watch a 46-year-old man who came in rowing just a couple years ago competing against a 22-year-old. Now, if you notice as we get into this, we are close to 300, 400 meters in. You have an average split of 139 right now for Andrew. We're getting into the meat of the piece. This is where the heart rate is really high. They're starting to calm themselves down mentally, so the anxiety is gone. Now they're just getting into the piece. But Charlie is extremely long, much lower in stroke rate, probably closer to that 27, 28 stroke rate. Andrew is 31, 32 strokes a minute. It's a huge difference in terms of splits and rates. I'm going to have to say here, knowing the rowers and having interviewed them, Charlie is probably out to a clear lead right now, the longer, stronger, younger athlete. But we've had PR1, this is PR3, we've had PR1, PR2, those also went through. This is the para athletes. And just the other day, we finished the men and women's open championship where we had Ali Zeidler taking first place and Alina Buriak winning the women's open. And as we get into here, we are 600, 700 meters in. Andrew's doing a really great job holding that stroke rate up above 30, 141 strokes, 141 pace. But Charlie, look, clearly the stronger athlete in this competition right now is holding strong, probably 3 or 4 splits a little bit faster. To get into some backgrounds, though, and this is really fun, Andrew started rowing just 3 years ago. He's placed first in the Crash B the last 2 years. His first time ever at the competition, he finished second. And for those rowers out there, you know how hard that is. It's extremely hard to win the Crash B, especially after just a couple of years. He's an investment analyst. He has 2 children and lives in Boston, rows for CRI. Charlie, a 22-year-old, he had a major spinal cord injury back in high school, fractured L3, L4, L5 vertebrae. And an interesting fact about him that I absolutely love is this guy broke a metal rod in his back while rowing. So he's just a horse, just an absolute animal. Andrew, on the other hand, had his right foot is missing. He was born with some kind of we call it a disease, but a malfunction in his right leg. And funny enough, the Red Sox doctor performed the surgery when he was a young kid. So he told me earlier today that he's just a diehard Red Sox fan for life. Now we're getting into this 3:34 in. Having done this piece This is all go moment. This is your stomach hurts, your feet hurt, your head hurts, everything hurts. The muscles are starting to tense up. You're going to start to see the stroke rate pick up because the athletes are going to go 3/4 slide, maybe even shorten it up to even less than that. But this is the moment where you just want to quit. You want to give up. And these guys are doing a hell of a job right now. Andrew, as I have been told, he's letting it bleed. His split hasn't gone up that much. He's still at a 143 pace, doing a great job and really cranking out at 1,250 meters. So coming in the last 500 meters or so, these guys are really putting on a show, and I'm loving what I'm watching right now. Charlie, though, as we've been watching this entire time, this long approach, he's got 5 inches over Andrew, which gives him a significant advantage. And if I'm a rower, I'd rather have the 6'8" guy in my boat than 6'3", and I'm 6'3". So listen, Charlie is the clear favorite right now, and he's doing a really great job coming into the almost last minute in a race that's about 300 meters to go. The legs are burning, the lungs are burning, and these guys are just hoping that they can get through this thing without collapsing or dying. Now I see Charlie starting to pick up the pace. He's probably about 2 or 3 beats up a little bit more. Coming into the last 55 seconds, these guys are hauling on it and doing a fantastic job. Oh, I love what Andrew's doing down to 138 split. He's starting to really push it hard. And what's really great about this family moment, Charlie has his son behind him cheering him on, saying, "Go, Dad, go." It's a beautiful thing to watch. And these guys are coming in the last 30 seconds. Really impressive. 138 split for Andrew. Charlie is still cranking out these long sweeping strokes. He's down to 3/4 slide. I'm loving it here. Let's enjoy these last 20 seconds as these animals of the senior national team for the U.S. come to a close here, both vying for a spot in the Olympics for 2021, both going for the same boat, the mixed 4. Here we go. Last 2-3 seconds. Whew, there it is. Wow. Okay. Boy, that was absolutely incredible. Great job. Andrew, catch your breath. You went 17:59 total meters. That's a fantastic piece. Charlie, can you please tell me what you did?
18:07.
18:07. Whew. Charlie, congratulations. First place, nice work. 18:07. What's wild to me, gentlemen, is in this piece, I was unable to see Charlie's screen. Andrew, we were able to watch you, and I saw your splits. Guys, there's only 50-something meters between the two of you. And Charlie, I think your average was probably 28 strokes a minute. Is that right? 27, 28 strokes a minute? Yeah, it was pretty spot on. Andrew, fantastic job. Second place today in the grand final of PR3. How do you feel after just going all out for 5 minutes, 54 seconds?
Congrats to Charlie, man. I'm thrilled to have him on my team. He's an awesome teammate. He's an awesome rower. It's just, you just saw. I feel like you're supposed to feel. I'm lactate in my muscles, and I'm pretty winded, but I feel okay.
It's a hell of a piece. It's a hell of a piece. Hey, Andrew, I'm very proud to say, like, you did a great job. I mean, 140 split the whole way. You only had about 400 meters where you creeped up to that 144 range. But that last minute and a half, man, I mean, you just inched it down every single stroke, and finishing 17:53 or 17:59. That's a hell of a piece. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah,
Now,
good job, Andy. That was killer.
Charlie, and stay on here, Andrew, for a minute. So Charlie, first place finish, absolute beast on that. You're about 27, 28 strokes a minute. How did you feel throughout that piece and today?
Good, really good. Yeah, I woke up pretty ready for it and excited. I want to shout out my coach at the GRP, Steve, out. He's been preparing me through this whole tournament and doing a really good job of making sure I'm good to go on the day. So couldn't have done it without him.
Well, that's beautiful. Hey, Andrew, last words here that you want to say?
I would say just I think the rowing community, just like any other sport, is going through a lot of change right now. Hopefully it's for the positive. with respect to competition, I just hope everybody can focus on their fitness and then safely return to water. And we can go do really well at the next regatta, wherever that may be, local, regional, international, Paralympic, Olympic. Let's go.
That's awesome. Now, I want to say a big thanks to Para Rowing Foundation for helping us put this on, and a big thanks to Regatta Central for giving us this platform. They have done an amazing job putting on this first ever live event, aside from the PR1 category that we did. This turned out to be a really great event. Charlie, congratulations winning the grand prize. Second place to Andrew. I hope you guys take this money and this prize and put it towards your future of rowing and training for the Olympics 2021. Congratulations. And for those of you watching, thank you very much for tuning in to the live event, the Global Virtual Rowing Challenge, presented by Regatta Central and Rower's Choice. Perfect. I'm going to sign out. Thank you, guys.
Great. Thank you. Good job, Andy.
You too, man. Great job.